Well, lads, last time out, the championship was decided. What we got to do first is get to the season break and see if we're going to keep our seat. I'm confident we can. We don't change the engine, it's a fresh season. What we do need to do is protect the car, which we should be able to do it all. Not quite, but we will be able to on our contract renewals day. Got more acclaim, good. Should help us secure our seat at McLaren for another season, which is what I'm aiming to do. Anything cheap we could afford. The cheapest looks like it's 1,000. We need something for less. That's not going to happen, so we'll be saving the points at the end of the season. Daniel has left the sport and the team. Let's try and renegotiate with our current team. Approach accepted. Let's offer a low risk. And we have signed a new extension for McLaren. The plan is to stay here for another year at least, and to try and succeed. That's what we're going to do. Finish the season. Oh, I really hope we have a good teammate next season. I didn't look, and I'm going to cut that bit out where I just skipped over the page to see where it shows, you know, your points, wins, all that versus your teammate. It won't show Daniel. It will show the teammate I'm going to have this season. Who is that going to be? We'll find out soon. Now, do I want to do anything with these races? Because there's a couple I just can't be bothered with. I don't want to do Japan. It can go. Portugal is in. It's a better track. I'm going to bring China in, I think. Not a massive fan of China, but I think it'd spare the most of these. And we'll get rid of Mexico. It's a much boring track in the game, not going to lie. Go to car reveal. Damn. Sick car, boys. It's changed so much from last season. Right, here we go. Honestly, car reveal might be the most pointless thing in this game, not gonna lie. We're about to enter the Bahrain Grand Prix. Go. We need to look at the drivers.
Alright, welcome to the new season. I think we've done a pretty good job protecting our development.
We literally protected everything.
So the car should be pretty.
I'd say we've done quite a good job then.
And let us know how it feels.
Stroll. Oh my gosh, Lando's not got a seat and we've decided to bring in Stroll. Qualifying time in Bahrain, first race of the second season. Let's get on with this, I guess. We shall do what we can. Let's go to track for our first race in what should be a slightly different car, but not excessively different, I wouldn't have thought. Since we haven't really done much winter upgrades, we've just protected the car from last season. But it should be slightly different. Because after all, that is why the regs change. We've got Big Lance Stroll as our teammate. If I don't see him on the podium at least once this season, I'm not going to be happy. At least we've not signed Latifi. There's a little bit of positive there. That's got to be the worst corner ever. Here we go. Oh, that's awful. Yeah, this is not a good lap at all. We're going to get beaten by Stroll. Oh dear. If we don't finish above Stroll this season, it might be the biggest embarrassment. as the reigning world champion sets the lap for provisional pole. His teammate cannot beat it. Will the Red Bulls or the Mercedes have anything to say about it? And what can we do this season? I think we can involve ourselves a little bit in this championship fight. Maybe not for long, but perhaps we can do it for a little bit of time. Just create a little bit of interest in it. A little bit of McLaren hype. McLaren are back. That's all we gotta do. Just a little bit of interest. And pick up some decent podiums, wins maybe. We'll see what we can do, but this is not the best first lap. Although, faster than the reigning world champion. Slower than Max Verstappen, but faster than Leclerc, who was slower than Joe. Never mind, it was not a good lap. And already 2 thumbs up into turn 1. Stroll's gone faster than the reigning world champion, so it really was not a good lap from him. Oh dear. We've not got the best of teammates, as Alonso goes faster than us. It's not the best of news, but I'm sure we can go faster than both him and Verstappen's original laps. On our second lap, I would have thought we'd run out of energy store midway through this lap. If that's the case, we will have to try again on a fresh set. Yeah, this is not ideal. Yeah, there's no improving here. Maybe a little bit. No, we'll try again on a fresh set of tyres. So it's still only Alonso and Verstappen that are beating us. It's only 2 tenths. It's not awful news. It's definitely achievable. But we'll see if that gap goes up when cars like Perez set laps. I don't think they have yet. Both Mercedes have gone faster. It's now 5 tenths. That's some good laps from the Mercedes. I said they'd get involved. But Perez beats them laps. Okay, we need about 5 tenths for provisional. We probably need about 7 for pole because they'll improve by a couple tenths, I would have thought. Maybe a bit more than 7, but we'll aim for 7 and hopefully we'll start near to pole-ish. That's what we can aim for, and that's the objective. That's what we're going for. This is the first qualifying of the 2023 season. And we really need to create a bigger gap on Lance because I don't want to be being beaten by him. Not great there, but we deal with it. I guess this lap could potentially get us onto provisional. Near to it, but certainly not going to be the pole lap because even if we do somehow get onto provisional, the fast cars are going to set fast laps in their second run, which we can't do. But this lap should beat Fernando, maybe. Yeah, this won't even put us on provisional, it'll put us very close, but not quite. But it will, just. Let's have a little look. Yeah, we beat him by 2 thousandths. Brilliant. We can't really go out again because we need to save those softs for the race. 9. We were beaten by Stroll. Oh, it's an absolute tragedy.
Months of rumour and speculation all come to an end today as we return to racing for the opening event of what promises to be an
Bahrain.
enthralling season. Welcome along then.
First race of the 2023 season. Let's get ourselves underway. We cannot be behind Stroll for long here. It was not a great start, gonna be honest. I think K-Mag or Schumacher should have the position. Brake. And we're ahead of Stroll. That lasted long, didn't it, Lance? Although he's ahead of Verstappen still, he's brought that one back. Oh, what do we do here? We need to brake. Those Ferraris are 1-2. Fair enough to him. Oh, we've gone very off. We've got past Checo. Up to P5 and 7 for the McLarens. Beating the Red Bulls so far. Brake. Yeah, I was concerned about breaking my wing there. Why are we paying for hards? What are we doing? Right, let's try drive well. Honestly, I brake so late here, it's so dodgy. I go for the dumbest things. And sometimes it involves me breaking my wing, so that's what I'm trying to avoid doing here. That's what we have to try and avoid anyway. We will do what we can. As it comes, Perez sailing past us. We'll try and combat it as best we can. Oh, I didn't even mean to overtake Russell, but we're up to P4. I knew I was late on the braking, but I knew then it's either hit Russell or overtake Russell dodgily, and we went for the dodgy overtake. And luckily Russell obeyed. Now we will be fighting Lewis Hamilton for a podium here. No, never mind. Lewis is a bit more fast, considering that sector. But we'll see what we can do still. Never know, might be able to get close. As here comes Russell with rapid speed. We need to keep the outside. Gone off the track, but we maintain position. Russell's a bit fast.
We can use DRS when you're within 1 second of the car ahead and in the DRS zone.
He did not want me finding a gap through there. And fair play is good defence from Russell to keep that. Now give me DRS. I don't want Perez catching. I'm alright with P5. Stroll's fighting Checo. You absolute goat, Stroll. I never doubted you as a teammate, did I? Oh, Lance. He's stuck in a Red Bull sandwich at the moment. Closing in on George Russell. Oh dear. We are still trying to get past George Russell. We are behind on the detection and we have got DRS. Beautiful. An Aston that spun up there, I'm guessing that's Latifi. As here comes Russell. They're going to close the door and overtake that side, and he can't get round to the other side before the end of the straight. So that's alright.
Okay, gap to the car ahead is 2.3 seconds.
I don't think I'm going to be getting Lewis. It's about trying, not even Russell, it's about trying to keep Perez back. Hitting lap 7. So how dead are these tyres? Not too bad. We should be able to last a lap 7 on them.
We're approaching the pit window and you're going to be on mediums.
As Russell gets closer. We brake late, go around the outside. Turn outside to inside. We are fine. He's not even fast. It's fine. There's 3 DRS zones on this track. We need to try and survive all of them, which is going to be quite hard. Stroll is now kind of fighting Verstappen. Perez has kind of got ahead, which is unfortunate, but Stroll did hold him back a bit, so I can respect him for that.
Okay, be careful. We think you're going to start losing some tyre grip anytime now.
Well, I did think we were going to be pitting a bit late, but well, he's going to be close. I think we pit this lap. I think, no, we won't. We'll stay out because I think we'll be pitting same lap as Stroll if we pit now. I don't know, but it's not too bad to stay out. It's very much bearable. It's not like the tyres are completely off. We'll live with them. As Perez is on Russell. So next time Russell catches us, I expect Perez to be with him. And that will not be ideal. Russell shouldn't have DRS this lap, but Perez will. And the two of them are charging towards me pretty quickly. We gotta survive one more lap before we pit, without these two breathing down our necks. But they are gonna get close. Stroll's either pitting this lap or lap 8, so we'll see which one it is. I'm going to assume now though.
Box, we're coming in this lap.
He's not pitting this lap. Okay, well that's just not ideal. Just a wasted attempt at a pit stop. It's an interesting strategy from the team because most cars have pitted this lap. So I guess we're staying out an extra lap maybe? Not really sure. There's a big gap between Stroll and Perez, which isn't ideal. I don't think it'd be clawing that one back. And Russell and Perez are both right on us here. Okay. Sainz, who's the race leader, has cleared 7 seconds on us, which isn't ideal news. It's quite the margin. And I'm assuming these two are going to pit with me, to be honest. Looks like they will. Stroll better not be, he's not good. And Stroll takes the lead of the race. What a star. Perez is on hards.
That was a fantastic stop, faster than we were expecting.
Russell was close to getting the overtake in the pit lane there. We'd have the longest possible pit stop, which isn't ideal, but we can live with it. Hamilton's got a respectable gap, and we are on cold tyres as well, so he should be pretty clear ahead within a few corners. It's going to be mainly trying to defend Russell and Perez. Mainly Russell, I think, because Perez on hard should be slow. What's happened? Never mind. I thought we gained a position for some reason. I was like, what?
McLaren drivers out in front.
Can't believe Stroll's winning, even though he's not pitted and everything, but he's actually winning a race. He's leading a lap. What a goat. Led more laps than me this season, that's for sure. Stroll is in the pits now.
Is in the pits.
I'm hoping he's ahead of Checo. It might be possible. If Stroll's not on hards, this will be close between them at the end. He's on hards, brilliant. He's bottled his chance. Here comes George Russell down the inside. Defence dodgily, but we've kept it. Russell's going to have another shot at this straight. We'll activate the energy store and keep the defensive line. Russell is fast. Perez is luckily not too fast. Stroll's now behind Verstappen. So yeah, he's lost a position to both Red Bulls, which is fair enough, they're fast. And he's on hards. But yeah, it is what it is. He did all he could this race. He helped out by holding Perez back as much as he did. He led a lap. He's been a useful teammate. If he can hold P8, that's still a good finish for the team. P4 and P8, that's 16 points. It'll be the same, no, it'll actually be more than Red Bull, if we can hold on to this. So that'd be nice. Obviously Mercedes and Ferrari will be well clear, but they have had a much better race, so there's no surprise there.
Gap to your teammate behind.
4 laps left.
7.2 seconds.
I guess it's really up to whether Russell has the pace to catch us or not. He definitely does, but if he could get close enough, he could definitely make the move still. Need to keep trying to drive consistently well here. I think Mercedes are only really good on this track, to be honest, because I did say Mercedes were the third slowest, the third fastest, sorry. We're fourth and we are pretty close. I think we can finish close to Mercedes this season. I'm not sure about Red Bull, and I don't think we'll be anywhere near Ferrari. I think Ferrari are going to be in a league of their own this season, personally, but we will see. Anything can happen. As Russell's gaining, respectively. And now we're into a DRS zone. But I don't think he's got close enough to be able to make the move. This is where he's been lacking.
The pace is strong, but be aware these tyres need to go the distance.
I mean, yes. He's going to get close, but he never seems to be able to make the move. He's got another straight with DRS here, but he always seems to lose enough time around these corners where he cannot make the move, but he's closer this lap, that's for sure. And he's pulled himself just ahead. Defense, keeping the outside and closing the door on George Russell. And it's now a 6/10 gap to the end of one of the main straights. Well, we've lost some time before the corner. He's now within 3 tenths. We need to push hard. And position is maintained again. Now you got to get around this corner sequence. Get around that one. Not long left now. We begin the penultimate lap. And Russell is gonna be close again here. But once again should not be able to make the move. He's further back that lap than last lap, so that is nice. P4 is looking on here, you know. It's looking very on. I didn't expect it. I expected at best P5 really, but he's held on to this position over Russell. He's not been able to make the move, which is what's benefited us. He's definitely been faster than us. He's just not been able to get past. Maybe it's poor car positioning, I'm not really sure. But he's just not been able to sneak his Mercedes past us. And we've got a bigger gap again this lap. He shouldn't be able to get us this
Okay,
lap.
this is your final lap of the race.
It should all be fine. And we've got a touch wide there. We should be
The car
good.
behind is dropping back by about 3/10 a lap. Well done.
He's gonna get close again, but not even getting himself ahead this lap. Much behind. He's losing time now, which is massive for us. As we hit the curb, Russell's going to have a big attack down this straight, you would think. Activate the energy store. Can we fight? The move back, it's some overtake there. We will take that, and we go around the final few corners now. Looking for P4 just off the podium. But respectable P4 nonetheless. On the last straight, around the final corner. The last little section we're going to have to cover. And that is P4 secured. Let's go.
Okay, pick up rubber and bring it home.
How the driver's standings have
Oh.
changed. And with his performance
Stroll lost
today,
position to
Carlos Sainz
Ocon.
assumes the top
What's he
spot
doing?
in the championship standings. Well, after an incredible
No,
day
it's
of
not
racing,
too bad
who was
from him,
your
though.
driver of the day, Ant?
Difficult call, but I'd like to say
P9
Esteban
in the
Ocon. He's
so
just
as
so
a
gifted
constructors
at
we are
getting
behind
the
Red
most
Bull
out of
because
his
he lost
tyres,
position
and he
to
showed that today.
It's time to
Ocon.
see how things are shaping up in the
Ah,
constructors'
we're so
championship.
close to being ahead of them as
Ferrari
well.
take the lead at the top
So
of the
do one of the
table.
Red Bulls get
After
fastest
an
lap
event
as
like
well?
that,
Yeah,
who
that's what's
knows
permanent,
what the
a
sport
point
has in store
above.
for us next time out. Be sure to join us
Unfortunate.
once again.
Right, big upgrades coming through before China. You love to see it.
An upcoming
Marketing
news
department,
article
my
to
new
question
rival
what
will
you
be
think.
George Russell. I'm going to pick that because we had a nice little battle in Bahrain. Might as well try and keep it up. Crankshift, ECU,
Okay, we've
big
had the new parts
upgrades.
come through the fabric.
And then hopefully with these points we could give it another chassis or power upgrade. And then I think we'll be in a good
Our
position.
new parts have completed without issue. They'll be
Let's
on the car ready
do
for the
whatever
next
we
race
can
weekend.
do. Chassis, no room for chassis. Any power upgrades? Nope. Anything in aero? Nope. So no upgrades to do. Right. Yeah. So that is going to wrap this up. Thanks for watching and goodbye.